I shared a post a few weeks ago about 600,000 men committing suicide every year. And I think with this month being Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, I wanted to share a little bit of a different piece of content today that doesn't have anything to do really with bodybuilding or coaching or functional health. So at different points in my life, I've struggled with depression. I'm kind of a melancholy person. I think it's kind of like the artist curse. And I've always been very artistic. I've been very into writing and things of that nature. And I've always needed to be creating something, striving for something, having some kind of goal. In college, I had a bout of serious depression and actual plans for suicide that I almost committed, but didn't, thankfully. And more recently, I've had pretty extreme depression as well that I've been working my way through and have turned a corner recently and I'm doing much better. In that process, I've been reminded about how important the act of creation is when we're in a society that is very stooped in consumption. And I mentioned this on a podcast recently that'll be dropping soon about the importance of finding things that we can create on a daily basis, because that is something that takes care of our soul. This is something that was reaffirmed for me in some books I was reading when I was working my way through this. Care for the Soul by Thomas More was a great one. And then Finding Meaning in the Second Half of Life has a lot of Jungian principles in there. So if you're a man and you're struggling and you're in the middle of life and you're looking for meaning and you're seeking fulfillment, those two books are great. But I would encourage you to take a break from consumption throughout the day, whether it's your phone, whether it's the news, whether it's listening to podcasts, and just letting all those inputs into your mind, turn them off and find something that you can go do that's an act of creation. Now that could be writing, that could be poetry, it could be painting, it could be fixing something around the house, it could be something as simple as turning on some music and really enjoying washing the dishes. An act of creation can go a long way for helping your soul feel better. And I think I'm a guy that loves to track things in spreadsheets, so my creative writing log really went red recently when I was struggling with depression and I wasn't writing at all. And it's kind of like when you fall off the diet wagon and you can't get back on, and then you miss a day, and then you're like, oh, well, screw it, I'll do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes and you don't get back on it. If you can find a moment to get back on it and do a small act of creation, for me, it was writing. If I could just write 100 words today, where will I be in 3 days? So that's how you can turn the corner with this stuff, is I think find little acts of creation that will help your soul. And there's other things I can talk about, like getting sunlight in your eyes and going for a walk and helping your metabolic health and the HPA access, which I'm going to do a bunch of content around that. More to come. But for now, this is a little bit woo-woo. Take care of your soul.